Why, hello, YouTube modeling community. That's right. It's the old fat man from Alabama coming to you from, well, let me raise you up. Coming to you from, well, that place right there, Don's Garage, my styrene sanctuary. Well, today, I know it's been a while since I've posted a video. Sorry, guys, been a little bit busy with life and working at the bench. Just haven't really felt like I had anything that was video worthy until today. I've had this idea of rattling around in my old bone dome for a while, and I put it together about an hour and a half ago. Tried it out, and it worked. So, introducing the Paint Bong 2000. This is for decanting paint, rattle cans. And what I done, started with that right there. The old Tester's Extreme Lacquer. Let's get another can out here. All I do, first of all, of course, any of you that's used an airbrush, you recognize the old Pache jars. That's one of those. This is a medicine or pill bottle cap. This is what it started out. Threads right onto these jars. So I took some plastic straw that I had, kind of thick, heated it and bent probably about a 30-degree bend in it, cut a piece off, drilled 2 holes, put one in here, then put this in as the carburetor or the vent. And you simply thread it onto the jar, snug. Now this is a little tricky. I'm still playing with this idea, but right there. Sprays in, very, very little mess. In fact, the green that I decanted, there's how much mess I got on it. Very little. Once the can was completely empty, had no pressure, I punched a hole in it with a Phillips screwdriver and a hammer. There it is. There is the contents. It's completely empty. Now, since doing all this, I took this is the straw that goes right here down into the can. I cleaned this up with a little bit of lacquer thinner. This will fit my airbrush on my siphon guns, so now I got extra straws. And I pulled the marble out. Rattled it around in a thing of lacquer thinner, cleaned up. Now that entire can right there, this was a full can, had never been sprayed. The contents of that can, there it is. This jar held it all. The little bit of waste, and when I say a little bit, I bet it ain't 2 dozen drops. And there's nothing left in the can as far as I can tell. I mean, you see, upside down, ain't nothing running out. So, I'm not saying this is the perfect way, but there's my gloves I was wearing when I done it. That's about what I get on my gloves when I'm airbrushing. So, you know, not very messy at all. And now I have the complete contents of a rattle can in a jar that I can airbrush. The next test I'm going to try to do either late this evening or tomorrow is I'm going to put a few drops of the unicorn tears in it. A few drops of that into that jar. Mix it good with my trusty little paint mixer. I'll pull some junk body out of the junk body drawer and give it a few laps with the airbrush and just to see how well it sprays, its coverage, so on and so forth. I know there's been other people done decanting videos. I've watched several. A combination of what I had in my head and what I watched on their videos is where I came up with this. And you know, let's be adult about it. Yes, it does look like a bong. You know, anybody my age and older, you know what I'm talking about. Well, even the young people. The bong phrase is just, you know, a little bit of humor, adult oriented. But there it is. Works fine. I didn't get any paint on the outside of that jar. This cap sealed up enough. I'm not saying it's a perfect seal, but it's sealed enough. I dunked this into a pint can of lacquer thinner, washed the green off what I could. Super glue is what I used to kind of seal it up around here, and around here I did both sides. And the little bit of green you see right here, that's where I slipped and it sprayed down the side of the straw and got a little bit right there. If I hadn't slipped, there'd have been no paint on the outside. So, like I said, I'm going to give the paint a test drive through the airbrush. Like I said, this evening or whatever, I will update you on my results. But like I said, I just playing around with this idea, and I finally pulled the trigger and did it. It worked. Or at least it worked for me. I'm not saying this is the way to do it. But this has been a pretty good way to do it in a clean fashion. I didn't have paint everywhere. I've got a little paint station to the left of my workbench. That's where I did it. It's nothing fancy. In fact, maybe we'll do a video show you just how unsophisticated and low-tech my paint area is. But that's about it for today, fellas. Like I said, I know it's been a while since I've done a video. My apologies. Like I said, life and other things have consumed my time. I'm getting back to the bench more and more. I've got several projects in the works. I'm trying to finish up a few stalled projects. I did get the final clear on one stalled project, one new project. I did what a lot of people refer to as a stump buster. I've got 4 days worth of work in it. I should be able to have it finished up later this week. I mean, when I say finished, I mean ready to photograph, video, and stick in the case over on the shelf of shame with all my shelf queens. So, I'm getting there, getting some time. With the heat we've had, it's really hard to work out here in the middle of the day. It's like right now it's 6:30 here in Alabama. The temperature is 93 with a heat index of 112. The temperature in my shop at my bench right now is roughly between 90 and 95 degrees. Too bloody hot to really play with the model car stuff. So I'll get back to it late this evening, early in the morning. We'll see if we can create another video. I'd like to thank all my subscribers, the old ones, the new ones, and all the ones in between. Without you guys, this channel just ain't gonna do nothing. And remember, always live, love, and laugh. And no matter what, build the model for you. Y'all take care, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye.